I'm going to show you the 4 biggest mistakes I see with FPS beginner players: crosshair placement, movement, map knowledge, and peeking close or far. Hello, and welcome to FPS Coach. My name's Rambo Kim. So the first thing I want to talk about is crosshair placement. So crosshair placement means being able to put the crosshair as you're moving around the map. So as you can see here, my crosshair is going to be at headshot level as I'm moving and revealing the new angle. It's going to be at headshot level and all the potential positions that they could be in. So this would be a good way to do it. The bad way would be to just move around the map and not having the crosshair right at the position. It's not at headshot level. And you're kind of just moving around without intention of where the enemies could possibly be and putting the crosshair in the right place. Now, the second thing is not using your movement to assist with your crosshair placement. So if I take my hand off the mouse, if I'm just strafing left and right, you could see that the crosshair moves a lot. And the good thing is that it's consistent. So if I'm tapping my A and D, I can make a lot of great micro corrections like this. So there's gonna be a lot of fights where, say if I'm fighting someone window, where sometimes I don't even have to use the mouse. I just use my strafe keys to be able to make those micro corrections and kind of adjust with a moving person. Or say if I move out and my crosshair's a little off, well, now I can just strafe and then recorrect that micro correction. The second thing I want to add about movement is that sometimes when you peek out, you're overexposing your body. So if I'm peeking out, let's say this is a potential spot, I'm moving out and I'm out too much. Well, now I'm exposed to all these multiple spots and I can't even see this player if they're sitting up there because I was not precise with my movement. You know, everyone wants to have great mouse control and crosshair placement, but your movement is just as important. That's what moves around map. That's what makes those micro corrections. That's what makes you hard to hit. The third mistake I see is that players don't spend enough time learning the maps. Well, you need to learn these maps like you do your own house. So let's say I blindfolded you, you walked into the front door of your house or apartment, you could probably get to your room and then plug your phone into the charger completely blind because you know where everything is. Well, that's the same kind of map knowledge I want you to have if you want to be a successful FPS gamer. So spend some time by yourself in the maps, in every single position, peeking every single spot until you have it locked down so your crosshair is always at the right place at the right time. The fourth thing is knowing when to peek close or far. So this is a very common scenario in this game where if you want to push CT side, you have a choice of either peeking close or I'm peeking far like this. Which way do we peek, close or far? Well, there's advantages to both. The advantages of peeking close is that you force the other player that's holding the angle to make a bigger micro correction because we're swinging out wide. If we look through the lens of the other player holding this angle right here, if we peek close, we force the other player to make a huge micro correction compared to if we peek far like this. So if a player is sitting here in this position and then that we're peeking far, it's going to be easier for them to make a micro correction because we're not so close to the angle or the wall that they're holding. If you're a beginner player, I would say stick with the far angle because peeking far gives you map vision and information of where to put the crosshair. If you're close, your vision's completely blocked and now it's harder to realize where to put your crosshair. That's a general rule of thumb. It also depends on if you have a sniper gun, if you have a rifle, if it's pistol round, if you think they have a sniper gun or rifle, how much HP you have. So that's very situational and that's probably its own video. But I would say in general, if you're a beginner, stick to far and then use the map vision to help you with crosshair placement. All right, so that does it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful. Give it a thumbs up if it was and subscribe to stay up to date.